Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ. And make sure you hit that like button. Another tough matchup versus top 25 ranked Oregon. And this is going to be a good one. But first, let's take a look at our recruiting class. We have a ton of defensive back commits, and we also get Sherman Kurtz as well. Look at all these commits. We actually get Andrew Jordan to commit as well. But look at this. Garen Reed actually commits. Let's actually rewind a couple of weeks and let's look at Cal. So Cal is behind 880. They are in 4th place at this point. After our visit, we were actually up by 1,000. And then all of a sudden he visits Cal and he commits. How is that even possible? So they would have had to been behind at least 2,000 points. But look at the change. It says they've only changed 1,400 points, but somehow he eclipses us. I have no idea how Cal got him, but let me know down in the comments. Have you guys seen this before? I mean, they had to have been down 2,000 points, and then they got a visit from him, and then he commits. And like I said, he was down at least 2,000 because I had a visit. I had about 700 points in that visit. I was up about over 1,000 about. And even then, they were 4th on his list. And somehow, he commits to Cal. I have never seen that ever in recruiting. But let's just focus on Oregon. That kind of sucks. It puts a damper on our recruiting class, especially since we had all defensive backs. I was looking for some defensive linemen, as we do need a defensive tackle, and that sucks. But we're going up against a tough Oregon team. We cannot take this game lightly. This is a top 25 team. They are in the other side of the Pac-12, not really competing for the conference championship because Washington is undefeated. They are 99 overall everything, and we do not play them this year. If we do, it'll be in the conference championship, but they have a ton of weapons on Oregon. And actually, you know, they don't have the speed like they normally do, like they did with Chip Kelly, but they do have still a lot of weapons. So here we go. They are still running this kind of spread look here as they hand the ball off to Dye, and Dye's got a lot of room to open up the game. And look at this. He breaks a tackle and spins around and somehow still gets upfield for 37 yards. And boy, is it going to be one of these games. It is raining outside. I know it's tough to tackle in these conditions, and we're going to have to because Dye is going to get a heavy dose of carries. So here on a 3rd and 4, here's a handoff, this time to the backup running back Felix. He gets a gain of 7, and he gets a first down, and they are rolling inside the 10 now. On a 1st and 10, throw across the middle. There's Johnny Johnson, the 3rd. He's picking up 7 yards across the middle and sets them up inside the 5. And on the next play, a speed option to the right side. That's Tyler Show as he gets in for the touchdown. And that's a touchdown, and they make it 7-0. So here comes Drayvon Jennings out onto the field. Hopefully he can stay healthy throughout the duration of this game. As here's a quick pass to Junior Fioka. He picks up another block, and he's getting a lot of yardage upfield. That's a gain of 62 to open up the game. And you know what's funny? Junior Fioka, I thought that I was eventually going to start him over our guy Billy, but it seems like, you know, Billy Humphries is just a better tight end, but Junior Fioka isn't a bad backup. I'd say he's more of a blocking tight end than anything, and that's why he hasn't been getting in much. He is going into his sophomore season. This is actually his redshirt sophomore season, as I did redshirt him the first year, and he gets a big gain on that. So now 3rd and 16. Here's a throw out to the right side, and that's actually almost picked off, and we have to settle for the field goal. So here on the next drive, 7-3 game. Here is Show scrambling out to the right side. He's got a big gain and gives a huge stiff arm to Andre Armstead. And wow, 14 yards for the quarterback. So now here's Dye on the carry. On the next play, he's getting a gain of 6. And here we go. We are now on defense and giving up yards once again. Here is Johnny Johnson on the screen pass to the left side, and that's a gain of 9. And another first down. Another carry from the pistol, and another big first down carry. As man, is it going to be one of these games? I hope not, because man, this is pretty big. Here is Dye getting another carry up the middle, and that's a gain of 9. This is why I find it very, very devastating to lose Garrett Reed. I mean, just games like this where we're just giving up so many yards on the ground, he would have definitely helped. But look at this on the next play, 3rd and 9, throw out to the left side, and that's caught by Johnny Johnson. And look at this, 14-3 to open up this game, and we're in a hole already. So here's Drayvon Jennings back out onto the field, this time taking it himself to the right side. He's getting to about the 55-yard line, or the 50-yard line, and he picks up a 1st down. So now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw across the middle. He gets hit on the throw, and that's an interception by Breeze. Wow, take a look. Drayvon Jennings gets hit. He's down, and he throws an interception. He's actually shaken up on that play. And now here's Oregon back out onto the field, running a speed option to start the next drive, but Tyler Show can't get away. He loses 4 yards, tackled by Andre Armstead. So 3rd and 11, screen pass out to the left side. There's a tackle from Jonathan Leonard, and the turnover doesn't turn out to hurt us, and we do get them to punt the ball back to us. So now back out on the field, here's Drayvon Jennings. He's back in the game after being shaken up on that last hit. He's picking up a gain of 12, getting down on that one and sliding for a 1st down. So now into the 2nd quarter, running 4 verticals, throwing the ball away is Drayvon Jennings, and that's actually going to be intentional grounding on that one. So loss of down and a loss of yards. So 3rd and 20. Here's Drayvon Jennings facing some more pressure. He tries to throw this one deep, and that's almost picked off. Man, this Oregon defense is pretty fast, and they force us to punt the ball to them. So now they come back out onto the field. 6 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter on the first play. Throw to the left side. That's almost picked off by Jalen Nelson. That would have turned this game around, but yet we give him more hope here on the next play. 3rd and 7. Draw play, but that's not going anywhere. Tackled by Michael Cummings, and we force another punt. So our defense has been playing well, and here is Jamal Taylor back out on the punt return. He's getting a lot of room to the left side, and he sets us up. So now we're inside the 30-yard line to start the next drive. Here is Tyler Nevins with the carry up the middle for 5 yards as he makes it a 2nd and 5. Here's another carry up the middle. He's making his way forward for 7. So now inside the 15-yard line, here's a play action read thrown across the middle. That's Trey Walker. He holds on to it in traffic, and that's a touchdown for 12 yards. And Trey Walker has had himself a great career, as that one breaks the all-time school record for touchdowns in a career. So now here on a 2nd and 10 on the next drive, here is Show trying to scramble out. He's getting 3 yards on that scramble, but now he gets it to a 3rd and 6. Handoff to Dye. Can we make it another punt? And that's 3 straight punts for this Oregon offense, as our defense has turned it around after those first 2 drives. So now after the ensuing punt, here's a throw out to the right side. There's Carl Wolf getting involved in this one as he gets in quite a bit. He's 4th on the receiving depth chart. And here's another pass to him across the middle. Look at Carl Wolf. Those are the kind of passes that I know he can catch, but look at that one. That is just a ridiculous catch. He gets hit in traffic, goes back, and still hangs on to it. So now on a 1st and 10, throw out to the right side. 2 minutes left in this half. There is Jamal Taylor this time. He's getting a big gain. So now under 2 minutes, 2nd and 10. Here's Drayvon Jennings facing a lot of pressure and throws across the middle, and that's picked off by Newman. But take another look. There is pressure in our face. But look at this linebacker. He goes with Taylor for a second and has the awareness to come back and make that interception. That's just an athletic, smart play by their linebacker, and he sets them up with under 2 minutes now. They have 3 timeouts to get some points on the board. So throw out to the right side to start the next drive. Here is Daywood Davis getting 15 yards and hanging on to that one after taking a big hit, and that's a 1st down. So here is Show. Throw out to the left side to McCormick. This time is tight end, and he's picking up 9 yards, and they are moving the ball inside the 35. So here is Show. Throw to the left side, and I don't know how that was caught on the sideline. Trey White actually had the flat on that one. He was already out there. How did he give up that pass? So here he is giving up another slant across the middle, and this has been just our Achilles heel this year. I mean, we give up running plays early, and then our secondary folds. I don't know what it is. So here is Show scrambling out up the middle. He's picking up a gain of about 7, but he slides at the 1. So now 3rd and goal. We send the house, and he throws the ball out of the back of the end zone. So the goal line stand does hold up, and we get them to settle for a field goal and making it a 7-point game. But on the next drive, we have about 40 seconds left. Here's a throw across the middle to Billy Humphries, and that's a gain of 22. So 37 seconds left. Here's a throw to the left side. There's Trey Walker picking up a block from Tyler Nevins and getting inside the 40 as we still got 30 seconds left and 1 timeout. So 2nd and 10. Throw out to the right side. That's a wide open miss to Raheem Akusi, but there is another down here. 3rd and 10. Jennings gonna scramble out to the right side. He's buying some time. He's got a wide open Carl Wolf. He gets rid of it, but what was that? That was pass interference. I mean, take a look. He gets bumped right there, and it goes uncalled. And wow, now we have to go for it here on a 4th down because, I mean, too deep for a field goal, but not far enough to punt. So here is Jennings scrambling out to the right side. He's going to try to unload, but he gets hit on that one. And we turn the ball over here with 10 seconds left, but that's definitely not enough time for them to get anything on the board. And Oregon goes into halftime with the 7-point lead. So here we go to start the second half. We do start out with the ball, and this rain is still coming down. In this one, here is a carry up the middle. That's a gain of 8 as Tyler Nevins gets that one. So now on the next play, another triple option. This time, Drayvon Jennings is going to keep it, and he picks up about a gain of 10. So 1st and 10, throw out to the middle of the field. There's Matt Pollard getting involved in this one, and that's his first catch, I believe, and that's a gain of 12. So a couple plays later here, getting him involved again, and there he is open. He holds on to that one, and that's a gain of 14 as yards have been hard to come by in this one. So here's Tyler Nevins running out to the left side. He gets smacked on that one as, man, I'm surprised he didn't fumble. It's in the rain and everything. But now we get it to a 3rd and 6. Here's Jennings scrambling out to the right side. He can't get rid of it. He gets sacked as the cornerback actually came off of coverage. I didn't even expect that. And he comes up with the sack, and we settle for the field goal. But on the next drive, here's a short screen pass that goes for nothing, tackled by Jalen Nelson. So 3rd and 9. Here's another screen pass out to the right side, getting it to Die. And that's yet another punt from this Oregon offense. We've had a lot of opportunities here with all these punts. So now after a pretty good return, here is Tyler Nevins getting the carry up the middle for 9 yards as we get it across the 50-yard line. Screen pass to the middle. Here is Jamal Taylor. He's picking up 9 yards on that one, and he moves it inside the 30-yard line. So 2nd and 3, quick slant across the middle. There was a blitz being sent, and we threw it right at the blitz, just like they teach you. And that's a gain of 16, and we're inside the 10-yard line. So here's Tyler Nevins getting the carry up the middle, and that's a touchdown. And just like that, we take the lead in this one, and it's now 20-17 towards the end of the 3rd quarter. So here is Show back out on the next drive. Haven't been able to put together a full drive probably in the last 2 quarters, and he gets a gain of 2 on that one. But on the next play, here is Travis Dye getting the carry, and that's a loss of 2. That's Terrence Miller as we make it a 3rd and 10. So here is Show. Gonna chuck this one deep. Nehemiah Shelton in coverage. He knocks that one away. That's a nice play, and we force yet another punt. So here on the next drive, here's a play action fake, but we can't get away. I mean, their defensive line, their pass rush is doing work this game as we wind down the 3rd quarter. Here's a handoff up the middle to Trey Walker running in motion, and he gets a gain of 7. And now we get it to a 3rd and 10 to start the 4th. Here is Jennings gonna throw across the middle. He's finding Trey Walker, and that's a 1st down. That's a great throw on that one. So 7 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Still up by 3. Here is Carl Wolf getting the catch on the sideline that time, picking up a gain of 16 as we move the chains. So now here is Jennings getting pretty good blocking up front. Here he's scrambling out to the right side, taking it himself as this defensive secondary is just locking down our receivers. They can't get open. So now 1st and 10. Here's another throw out to the right side. This time it's Jamal Taylor picking up a gain of 13 on the curl, and we move the ball inside the 20. So here is Tyler Nevins getting the carry out to the left side. He can't get away, and that's only a gain of 1 as we make it a 3rd and 8. Trying to run this clock a little bit. Here is Jennings scrambling out to the right side. Gonna throw all the way across to the left. And look who's there. It's Tyler Nevins. He's wide open. They forget all about him. Take another look. He is wide open, and he makes this a 10-point lead for San Jose State. So now here is Dye back out on the next drive, down by 10, picking up 8 yards on that one as this time continues to run. It's on a 2nd and 2. Here's a screen out to the left side. He's got a lot of room. He gets a block, and he picks up another couple yards on the broken tackle, and he makes it to the 50-yard line. So here's a carry up the middle to Dye, and look at Andre Armstead. He had the tackle, and Dye just runs right through him for a gain of 20. So 2nd and 8. Here is Show. Has a clean pocket. He lobs the ball to the right side. He's going to find Jalen Red inside the 10-yard line for another first down. So they're finally putting together a big drive here. Here's Felix, the backup running back, and he's picking up a touchdown on a gain of 6, and they make it a 3-point game. So now all we have to do is run this clock as we've done before, but here's Tyler Nevins not getting anything on that carry as we get it to a 2nd and 10. Triple option to the right side. This time Drayvon Jennings is going to pitch it out to Jamal Taylor. He's got a lot of room, and he picks up a big gain of 23 inside the 30. And now we get them to use their 2nd timeout. So one more first down wins it for this team. Here is Jay Taylor with the 6-yard carry, and he makes it a 2nd and 4. Still in the game is Taylor. Handoff again, only a gain of 2. So 3rd and 2 now. Here's a triple option call to the left side. Here's Drayvon Jennings. Going to keep it, but he gets tackled behind the line. So 4th and 4. Do we kick the field goal, which really doesn't really do anything. It makes them score a touchdown, but if they score a touchdown, they win the game. So we actually call a timeout. We have to think about it a little more. So we do line up to go for it, because if we give up a touchdown, they win the game no matter what. So we line up here, and this is for the game. Snap to Jennings, throw out to Nevins. He's not going to get there. He's getting tackled. 3 yards on that one. We needed 4. And somehow he doesn't force his way up to the first down marker. So now we got to play some defense here in the 4th quarter. Here's a throw out to Dawood Davis. He's picking up 10 on that one. So a 3rd and inches call. Here is Show. He's got all day to throw this ball. Look at this blocking as we try to rush the ball, rush at the quarterback there, and he gets rid of it to Dye, and he picks up a nice gain. So now they're past the 50-yard line. Here is Show from the shotgun. Gonna throw out to Dye on this one. He's picking up a nice gain and getting out of bounds at the 40, as now they get it to a 2nd and 3. 14 seconds left. Here is Show. He's going to dump it to the left side to Dawood Davis, and that's a 7-yard gain. So now with 8 seconds left, they line up to kick this long field goal. Here's the kick. It's going to be up, and it's going to be good. So they make the field goal with 5 seconds left. And wow, maybe we should have kicked that field goal at the end of the game. And now this one goes into overtime. So now here is Oregon to start this first overtime quarter. Here's a carry by Dye. He gets about 9 yards on that one. So 2nd and 1. Here is Show. Throw out to the right side. They run that play so much, and it still works. That's 4 yards. So 1st and 10. Handoff to Dye. He's going to cut back, and he's going to avoid Trey Webb, and he's going to walk into the end zone. That's 11 yards. That's only 3 plays, maybe 4. And that's another touchdown for Oregon. They only had to go 25 yards, so it's not really a full drive. So now here is San Jose on the next drive, running the triple option. That time Drayvon Jennings picking up a nice first down to start it out. So here is Jennings scrambling out to the right side. He's going to cut inside. He's going to slide inside the 5, taking it himself. Our receivers have been blanketed this whole game. So now inside the 5, handoff to Tyler Nevins. He's picking up a gain of 2, and that's enough for a touchdown. And here we go, 34-34 going into the second overtime. So now here is Tyler Nevins starting out this second one. He's getting to carry up the middle, but that defense is too fast, and they tackle him in the backfield. So 2nd and 11, rolling out to the right side. He stops to try to get rid of the ball, but he gets sacked on that one. That's a loss of 10 by Adrian Jackson, his 2nd of the game. Uh-oh, so take a look. Matt McDonald is in the game, and that means that, man, this sucks. Another crucial point of the season where Drayvon Jennings is hurt. So 3rd and 21. You're getting smacked as McDonald in the pocket. He loses the ball, and Tyler Nevins picks it up. But that's a 4th and 33. Wow, the worst thing that can possibly happen in this situation. Jennings goes down, and McDonald comes in and takes the sack. So 4th and 33. They're getting some pressure up the middle, and he gets hit again. Look at this instant pressure by 99 that time, and he hits McDonald. And now all Oregon has to do is kick a field goal, and they win this game. Here's a handoff to Dye for 6 yards there on the 1st down carry. 2nd and 4. Here's Dye breaking another tackle, and this just does not look good as he picks up a 1st down. So they eventually do get it to a 3rd and 9. Here's a screen pass out to Felix this time, and he's going to get stopped. But they're at the 10-yard line, lined up for an easy field goal. So we do ice the kicker, but take a look. They have the anti-freeze skill activated, so it doesn't even affect them. So now they're lined up for the game winner here. 4th and 7 at the 10, and the kick is up, and it's good. And just like that, Oregon comes all the way back and steals this one on the road. Wow. So we actually were down by 11 in the 1st. They were down by 10 in the 4th, and then come all the way back and win the game in overtime, and double overtime at that. And wow, Drayvon Jennings gets hurt once again at the end of a game. And wow, this one hurts us. We did throw 3 interceptions. We threw 1 before halftime. It was a garbage time interception, but it didn't really count too much. It was actually at the end of the game, actually. We had about 6 seconds left. We threw an interception. But man, what a game. This was the mud game for real, as we just could not get anything going on offense, really. And we forced them to about 5 or 6 punts. So that just shows how good this Oregon defense was. And I'm actually, you know what? I'm not even too down on this game. This was a tough game. And I've been waiting for some tough matchups in the Pac-12. I thought, before this game, I'd say I was thinking about changing the sliders, which I'm still going to do. I think heading into next season, I'm going to change the sliders. I'm going to play these sliders out for the rest of the season, but I'm probably going to make dramatic changes to them. But I was looking for more of a challenge, because I'm like, how is San Jose competing with these top Pac-12 schools already? And this was the game I was looking for. I mean, this was a tough game throughout. We actually had a chance to win this game up 10. And I just wonder, how did Tyler Nevins not fight for that 1st down on that catch across the middle? It seemed like he even slowed down to catch the ball. He probably should have caught it and just kept running. And that ends up costing us the game. I mean, we did have 3 turnovers, but those didn't really cost us the game. I mean, because we forced a punt right after that, so it really didn't matter. But I mean, this was just a tough loss at home. The conditions definitely made it tough in this one, but we definitely wanted to win, and we do get our first loss in Pac-12 play. So we'll see how that affects us in the standings. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. We got 2 games left in this season. Let's go.